Hello, welcome back to the brand new session of EC Council's Certified Secure Computer User. In this session, we will discuss about the foundations of security. So that means simplifying security. So foundation security typically refers to the security measures that protect the foundational infrastructure of an organization, such as its network, servers, and database. These measures are designed to prevent unauthorized access, data breaches, and other security threats that could compromise the organization's operations, assets, and the reputation. Example of foundation security measures include firewalls, intrusion detection systems, intrusion prevention system, access controls, encryption, and some regular security assessments and audits. So here we are on module objectives, that means security incidents, essential terminologies, computer security, why security is important, potential losses due to security attacks, some elements of security which we have discussed in the previous session, but still we will just go through it. Fundamental concept of security, then layers of security, security risk, what to secure, then what makes home computer vulnerable, what makes a system secure, then benefits of computer security awareness, and the last but not the least, basic computer security mechanism. So this will be our flow. So first of all, we will discuss these three important points: essential terminologies, computer security, and the potential losses due to security attacks. So there are the most important terminologies, that is vulnerability and data theft. Vulnerability and data theft. So if you are asked that what exactly threat, so the action or event that has potential to compromise and or violate security. Then exploit, that is defined a way to breach the security of an IT system through vulnerability, and that is a vulnerability where existence of weakness, design, or implementation error that can lead to an unexpected, undesirable event compromising the security of the system. And if you are just talking about the theft, so it will be the ancestor of cracker, attacker, or intruder. That means an individual who breaks into the computer system in order to steal, change, or destroy the information. So that is a cracker, or maybe an attacker, or maybe the intruder. And this process is known as attack. So that means any action derived from intelligent threat to violate the security of the system. And this is the full of the terminologies that mean data theft. That means any action of stealing the information from of the user's system. So these two terminologies are very important: vulnerabilities and data theft. So here, why computer security is very important. So the computer security refers to the protection of computer system and network from unauthorized access, theft, damage, or disruption. This includes safeguarding hardware, software, and data from various security threats such as malware, hacking, phishing, and social engineering attacks. So the computer security measures include antivirus software program, firewall, encryptions, access controls, then regular software updates, and user education and awareness training. So there are three key points. The first is security is a state of well-being of information and infrastructure. The second, computer security refers to the protection of computer system and the information user stores or processes. And the third, the most important, users should focus on various security threats and countermeasures in order to protect their information assets. So why security is very important? So as we discussed in the previous session, why cybersecurity or why security is important. So in this way, cybersecurity is important because it helps protect computer system, network, and data from unauthorized access, theft, and damage. So with the increasing use of technologies and the internet, cyber threats are becoming more common and sophisticated, posing significant risks to the individual businesses and governments. So the cybersecurity breach can result in financial loss, reputation damage, legal liabilities, and even endanger human lives in critical sectors like healthcare and infrastructure, something like that. So cybersecurity measures helps prevent such incidents and enable organizations to operate securely and reliably in the digital age. So there are four key points that first is computer security is important for protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and the availability of computer system and their resources. As we discussed in the previous session, what exactly the elements of security, that is CIA, that means confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We will also go through in this session as well. Computer administration and management have become more complex, which produce more attacks avenues. Then third, evaluation of technology has focused on the ease of use while the skill level needed for exploit has decreased. And the fourth, but not the least, network environments and network-based application provide more attack paths. So, what are the potential losses due to security attacks? So if you can see, as we discussed in the previous session as well, that if you are not keeping your devices secure, that means so your device may misuse of computer resource, maybe data loss or theft, you may get some loss of trust, you may get some financial loss, unavailability of resources, and you may get the identity theft. Yes, that's true. So the next flow is elements of security, then layers of security, security risks to the home users, and what to secure. So as we discussed in the previous section, that what exactly is confidentiality, integrity, and the non-repudiation. So the confidentiality is ensuring that information is accessible only to those authorized to have access. Then authenticity, which is the identification and assurance of the origin of information. Third, integrity, which is ensuring that the information is accurate, complete, reliable, and is in its original form. Then availability, which means ensuring that the information is accessible to authorized persons when required without delay. The last, non-repudiation, which is the ensuring that a party to contract or communication cannot deny the authenticity of their signature on a document. So the security triangles, which refers to the concept that there is a trade-off between security functionalities and the ease of use in any security system or product. In other words, it is difficult to achieve high level to security while maintaining the optimal functionality and ease of use. For example, a high secure system may require complex password or multiple authentication steps, which can make it less user friendly and reduce its functionalities. So conversely, a system that prioritizes ease of use and functionality may sacrifice some level of security. So the challenges for security professionals is to find the right balance between these three factors to create a security system or product that is both effective and user friendly. So that is the triangle between security, functionality, and ease of use. And this is the fundamental concepts of security as we discussed in the previous session in the last, that precautions, maintenance, and reaction are the three important steps if you get hacked, or maybe if you are not getting hacked. So you need to keep precautions, you need to maintain your systems, and if you get some attack or something like that, so you should have react. So precaution, adhering to the preventative measures while using computer system and the applications. Maintenance, managing all the changes in the computer application and keeping them up to date. And the reaction, acting timely when security incident occur. And these are the layers of security. So the cybersecurity typically involves in multiple layers of security to protect computer systems, networks, and the data from various security threats. So these are some physical security, network security, system security, application security, user security as well. So these are the layers of security. Physical, where the safeguard the personal hardware, program, network, and the data from physical threats. The network security, where you can secure network traffic and communication channel through measures such as firewall, intrusion detection system, and VPN. The third, system security, where you can protect the system and its information from the theft, corruption, unauthorized access, or maybe misuse. Fourth, application security, where you can secure software and application from vulnerabilities and attacks such as cross-site scripting and SQL injection, something like that. The next, user security, where you can manage user identities, access controls, and training to prevent insider threats and users error as well. So these are the level of security. There should be one or maybe two securities which you can find out somewhere, like data security, where you can protect the sensitive data through encryption, backups, and access control, or maybe the incident response as well, having a plan and protocol in the place to detect, response to, and recover from the security incident. So each layer of security adds a degree of protection and resilience to the overall cybersecurity postures of an organization. So what is the security risks to home users? So home computers are prone to various cyber attacks as they provide attackers easy targets due to a low level of security awareness. So security risks to home users arise from various computer attacks and accidents causing physical damage to the computer system. So there are some bullet points which you can have a look into the computer attacks and the computer accidents. Please note that these threats and their countermeasures will be discussed in the detail in the later modules. So what is to secure? So there are four important points. Hardware, you need to keep your hardware secure, like laptop, desktop, PCs, or maybe CPU, hard disk, storage device, cables, pen drive, flash drive, or something like those device. Because if you are away from those device, please make sure that you are keeping a lock, or maybe you are keeping encryption on those devices, or maybe the lock system. Second, the software. Obviously, operating systems and software applications. Please do not use pirated operating systems, or please don't use a non-operating system as well, or maybe a non-application in your system that may give you the virus in your system. So please make sure that you are not that you are aware about it. Information, yes, personal identification such as social security number, passwords, credit card numbers. Please don't share those numbers on any websites if these websites are not secure. So please make sure, if you are giving any kind of information on non-secure or insecure websites, then they can actually they can get all the details of your credit card or all the OTPs and everything. So please make sure that you are keeping a confidential all about those things. And the last but not the least, communications, emails, instant messengers, and browsing activities. If you are getting a lot of bulk mails, please ignore those. Please do not get involved in a lottery, or maybe something like winning amount, or maybe some some important mails. Those are not important, but yes, they will show you these kind of mails are important, like the bank fraud mails, maybe the lottery system mails. These kind of mails are fraud, so please make sure that you are not involving in on those mails. So the last but not the least, what makes a home computer vulnerable? Or maybe the benefits of computer security awareness, and the last but not the least, basic computer security mechanism. So what makes a home computer vulnerable? Obviously, you need to keep a note that low level of security awareness may be a problem, or maybe the reason that you are having some attacks. Again, non or very little investment in the security systems. If you are having a server administrator, or if you are a system administrator, or maybe security engineer, so please make sure that you are investing some amounts into security systems like firewall, checkpoints, intrusion detection system, or maybe the prevention system. Again, the third point is default computer and application setting. Please make sure that you are having a watch, or maybe you are monitoring the default application settings of your system. Then please not follow any standard security policies or guidelines. If you are not following, then obviously you may get some attacks or something like the problems. And increasing online activities, obviously the online activities are increasing rapidly. So please make sure that you are not going to the insecure website or maybe the fake website, maybe fraud. Because there are a lot of scammers which they are just using the clone website, and they are just trapping a lot of people, and they are getting actually a lot of financial loss actually. So please make sure, just be aware about it. So what makes a system secure? So the system security measures help protect the computers and information stored in the system from accidental loss, malicious threats, and unauthorized access. So the first point is system access controls. There are two bullet points. That is, please make sure that unauthorized user do not get into the system, and force legal users to be conscious about the security. The second, system and security administration, that please make sure you are performing a regular system and security administrative tasks such as configuration system settings or implementing the security policies, and you are monitoring the system state and etc. So the third point is data access control. That is, the first is monitoring system activities such as who is accessing the data and for what purpose. Then define your access rules based on your system security levels. And then second point is system design. That means you need to deploy various security characteristics in system hardware and software designs such as memory segmentations or privileges isolation, etc. So, what are the benefits of computer security awareness? So, computer security awareness helps minimize the chances of computer attacks. It will help you to prevent the loss of information stored on the system. It will also help you to prevent cyber criminals from using their systems in order to launch attacks on the other computer system. Then it will also help users minimize losses in case of an accident that causes physical damage to the computer system, and it will also enable users to protect sensitive information and the computing resource from unauthorized access. So what is the module summary, what we discussed in this session? So security is a state of well-being information and infrastructure. Then computer security is the protection of computing systems and the data that they store or access. Then CIA, that is a confidentiality, integrity, availability. Along with these three, non-repudiation and authenticity are the elements of security. Then security risks to the home users arise from the various computer attacks and accidents causing physical damage to the computer system. And computer security awareness helps minimize the chances of computer attacks and prevent the loss of information stored on the systems. So, what could be or what can be a basic computer security checklist? Please make sure that you are using a strong password. Then you can use the antivirus program. Then you can regular update of operating systems and other install application. You can regular backup of important files. You can use of encryption techniques, or you can also use the digital signatures methods. You can use a firewall and intrusion detection systems. You can follow the standards guidelines for internet activities. And also please make sure that physical security of computer infrastructure should be there. And please make sure that you are aware of current security scenarios and attack techniques. So don't get hooked, think before you click. Stay protected while you are connected with network.